Hey guys, just a quick overview of the Karis Pen Company Bolt pen. Just going to open it up and just go through some impressions of it. Now I have taken this out already, I'm just showing it in the package presentation that it comes in. So this is one of those pretty cool bolt action type pens. There. So it's a turned couple of pieces of aluminium which are then screwed together in the center. It's got a Schmidt Easy Flow refill that it comes with, and it's got the bolt action type lock. So there you go. So it's a little J bolt there that follows a track. So to lock the pen on, you push it down and twist it into that path. To unlock it, twist it into the longer path, and it's done. There's not really much to say about pens. Well, I find a lot less to say about pens than knives. I'm not really a pen reviewer, but this is one of the fancier pens I've had, so I'll just give a couple of impressions. Good impressions. I really like how it looks. I really like the crisp orange anodization that they've managed to dial in, and I really like the pocket clip as well. The pocket clip's nice and firm. It's definitely slidable over most shirt pockets, and it's I like just the simple 2-bolt construction. It's not too wide. It's really smart. It actually looks quite handsome in a shirt pocket, which I'll show you now. Of course, I like the mechanism. I like how it looks at the very least, and in general, it's a good sort of size and weight for a pen. It's sort of heavy enough that you won't forget that you've got it on you, but it's also light enough to still be an actual pen and not just a sort of tactical monstrosity like some of these other pens become. In terms of strength and stuff, I can see no problems with it. It's aluminium construction, so it's as strong as about any other aluminium pen, and certainly seems to be very well made. It's lighter than I thought it would be. Actually, it's I thought it was going to be a few ounces extra, but it's not, so not too bad. Thing that and I know it's the central thing to the pen, but the bolt is actually a little bit. It's not as firm or as crisp as I was expecting it to be. It's kind of a little bit loose, a little bit floppy, sloppy sort of action. So it's just, I think that was my expectations rather than, this is my first of these sort of bolt action pens I've had, so I'm not sure how they all are. One main thing I've noticed is that this unscrews, and this top part unscrews this way. What I would have liked is if they'd maybe threaded it the other way, because eventually, when I've been playing with it, and I know you can remedy this by really tightening that on, but when I was playing with it, the sort of that retracting of the pen seems to be a more slidey action than putting it on. So what I was finding was happening was when I was undoing the pen, I was going a little bit further, and this ended up unscrewing, and to counter it, I've obviously just wrenched it down tighter, but just something to make a note of. So really, it's when it's locked and it's fine, it's good. But when it's not locked, it's got kind of that bit of jiggle to it, and yeah, just less firm than I was kind of hoping. But it's still a really nice looking pen, and it's still very unique, and that's why you get a pen like this, because it's nice and unique. Not everyone's going to have the same pen. You'll care for it more. You hopefully won't lose it. The ink inside, I'm not a big ink person, but the ink that it came with isn't great. It's fairly smooth, but it's it's got, I guess it's got a nice kind of fine. Where are we? Just pushing the cameras into the limit. Nice fine tip, but it's just a little bit blotchy and runny, and not. I actually prefer space pen ink to it, and I'm not sure if that's a real cardinal thing to say, because I know that pen people think space pen ink's far from ideal, but yeah, it just seems a little bit gloopy and gobby sort of thing. Now it's got moving, it's a little bit better. But when I first got it out of the box, it took me a fair bit of this to even get it going at all. So just something to think about. You might want to replace this with a sort of a Parker or a Fisher Space Pen insert on the next round of ink change. Nothing that's really going to be bothering me too much, but just a thought. Anyway, that's the Karis Kustoms Bolt pen. I just thought I'd show you a pen because I don't really get too many coming through, and it's pretty rare that I actually think, oh, you know, I'm going to get a pen. This is Christmas, it's done it. So there you go. Alright dudes, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you later. Oh, by the way, you'll pay about, it ended up being about $100 to get this pen to Australia, just with shipping and whatnot. I just paid the $10 economy shipping and it came here just fine within about 2 weeks, so no problems at all on that front. I think for the value, I think value-wise, for a pen from America that's obviously somewhat custom turned by a really interesting company actually, they make car parts usually, I think it's a pretty good deal. So for something that's quite unique, just a couple of little things that I'll probably just need to get used to, rather than things that I would say are actual faults, which is just this system here, there's just this slight ricketiness of it, and also just this unscrewing as I unlock it and lock it. So anyway, overall it's a good pocket clip, it's a good pen, it's comfortable to use, and it'll serve you just fine, and it's definitely nice and unique. Lots of different colours, and I'd recommend it.